Hello, Tool Nation. All right, Big Johnson coming at you. As maybe some of y'all know, some of you don't know, I had my company truck stolen. Well, inside my company truck was my tool bag. So I had a lot of snap-on tools and, other tools in it. So my company, since I need tools, periodically, my company was like, hey, go grab you some more tools. We'll deal with the insurance company, blah, blah, blah. So I went and grabbed more tools. So I just wanted to do a quick tool haul video. And let me know if y'all have any of these tools, if you like them. Some of them are new to me. Some of them I have a lot of experience with and I do like them. But let me know. So let's get into it. What I'm going to do is just pull them out, show them to you, throw them over here in a pile. I've got them in the new tool bag that I purchased. But let's just go through them pretty quickly. I'm not going to go over a detailed review, just going to show you the tool haul, and it's quite a few tools, so be patient with me. So let's get started. All right, I always carry gloves. I really like the mechanic wear gloves. These are the fast fits. The only thing about these, they did not have XXL, they had XL, so I crammed my hands in these. Hopefully they work and don't blow out, but we'll see how they go. They weren't that expensive, like 24 bucks, but I've had really, really good luck with the mechanics wear gloves. And these allow, you to work your phone and stuff like that, is what it says, touchscreen compatible. So there we go. But just the fast fits. Always good to have gloves. All right, I lost snap-on ratcheting screwdriver, so I decided to go with Klein as a replacement. This is the 13-in-1 ratcheting impact rated screwdriver. So it pulls out, you've got all the extra bits in here. Really kind of more for electricians, but I do like Klein tools a lot. Had really good luck with them. A lot of them, some of them are made in the US, some of them are made in Taiwan. I believe this one is made in Taiwan, if I'm not, made in Taiwan. But this is the 13-in-1. If you want the model number, it is a 3. Well, I'll just show you the model number. It's right there, up at the top. So there's that one. And then also, I got another Klein. This is the 20-in-1 impact driver. So you've got your impacts. These are the Imperial or Standard SAE. And this has some bits down here in the bottom. So this is the 20-in-1. And these are impacts. You can actually take these sockets, move them right over to your impact drill, excuse me, or drill, and use those as well. So they're impact rated. And I use a power drill quite a bit and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to grab this. Now this doesn't, the snap-on that I lost, the ratcheting screwdriver, this one is not ratcheting, the other one is. So I kind of got them to where I can run combinations of different things. So there's that. And kind of going along with that one, here's the metric set. So this is the metric. And it's kind of the same setup. This is the 6-in-1 impact socket set. So this kind of gives you some small metric versions. So there's that right there. It's a Klein as well. This one's made in Taiwan as well. Then I'm always using a stubby, always needing a stubby. And this is the 7-in-1 ratcheting impact rated stubby screwdriver or nut driver. And it comes with some of the nut drivers as well, and it is kinetic. If you're familiar with Klein's kinetic setup, it is approved for that as well, and this is ratcheting again. I believe this one is made in Taiwan as well. Yeah, it is. But, I've always had good luck with Klein, so decided instead of going back with Snap-on, I would just go with Klein. Also keep the expense down as well. Always needing these. Lost a couple of knives in that. Decided to go with the cheaper option, the 2-piece folding utility blades. I have not used these. It's got the push button, the flipper and all that stuff. They secure it 135 degrees and 180 degrees. It says smooth open and close action. They do also have the belt clips. So a lot of people think these are pocket clips, but they're officially belt clips. but it does have those, and you can actually unscrew these if you want to throw it in your pocket and not put the clip on or have the clip on. Not sure where these are made. I'm sure it says somewhere on here. But, you know, got those. And along with those, did grab some more blades. So I've got 50 blades here. You know, that's a lot of blades. But also this has a little dispenser so you can dispose of them properly rather than just throwing them on the ground, having somebody step on them or get cut by them. So that's another reason I grabbed this pack. Always need a little level, little torpedo type level. So I grabbed this one. It doesn't have the magnets or anything on it. I don't really need that. You know, just wanted to grab a small level so I have it. It's not that expensive. These are actually fairly cheap, but just grabbed a little level. And of course, y'all know that I love the orange. It's my favorite color. Make sure this bag doesn't fall over. It's got quite a bit of stuff in it. Never tried these. Always had the Knipex in the past. These are the new Klein Tool option. This is the 2-piece compact plier wrench. These are a new version that came out with a push button, kind of like the Kinetic. So we'll see how these work. I think these aren't made in the US either. Made in China. So these are made in China. That's a 7 and the 10-inch. So let me know if you have any experience with these. I understand these might be a softer metal than the Kinetics, so hopefully they hold up. But again, you know, I grabbed all these at Lowe's. Kind of a one and done thing, so I could just grab them and go. Again, I run impacts a lot, or drills. So these actually have the quarter hex shank on them. So all these drill bits, you know, I got the big ones, the little ones. It's for wood, plastic, metal. I think these are titanium. Yeah, they are. Titanium bit set, but I don't know where they're made. Let me know if you've had any experience with these. This is the 21-piece set. They're cobalt, speed fit, so they drop right into a drill. So we'll see how they work. But you can use them on an impact or a drill. Probably made in China. Yep, made in China. All right. Got the Klein, these are the Klein Curve heavy duty wire strippers and crimpers. These are made in the USA. So this is their, you know, model. It'll cut all kinds of gauges. 632, 832. It is also a crimper. There's the model number if you want to see it. And I'll be busting all these open and setting up my bag. You know, grab these. Wish these were orange, but they're blue. All right, and I got these little nippers. That's what I've always called them. They're flush cuts. They're great for zip ties, stuff like that. These are the American forged version. They are made in the US. They got a little USA pattern here of like a flag, if you can see it very well. Blue handle, red handle. Thought they were kind of cool. And I've always liked these, but I've lost them in the past, just the regular red handle version. But they're super sharp, and I did have a pair of these in that bag. And I used them for nipping all kinds of stuff. They're flush cutters, but I always called them nippers. But there's the part number if you're interested, if you can read it. But and these are made in the USA. So I grabbed those. I just need a pair, and of course for the wire strippers, I can use them as a lineman pliers, but you know, just got a cheap pair of the Craftsman. They have the full lifetime warranty. I'm sure they're made in China. A lot of these are, maybe Taiwan. I don't know. I can't read that small writing, but just grab these. I don't know how great they're going to be. But, you know, I don't put a lot of stock in the newer Craftsman stuff, to be super honest with you. But, you know, we'll see how they hold up. This is the 8-inch. And they've got your cutters here and your little lineman pliers so you can pull. They call them lineman pliers. And of course it's written in other languages there too. So, and they're insulated. I thought they were going to be like more of a comfort grip, but they're a little firm, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just replacing a lot of the tools that were gone. And the other ones I had were some higher priced brands, but I got them from, you know, like the Mack trucks and stuff like that. But decided to go with some cheaper items. I grabbed another tape measure. I think I had a Max. I can't remember. It said Max on it. I don't remember. I don't know if that was a Skill or whatever. It was a Skill Max. I just grabbed an inexpensive. This is the self-lock. It's also got the the fractions for the people who can't read, or maybe need something a little easier. So I know how to read a ruler. Some people don't, but I grabbed this, and it says that it's some kind of a, wasn't very expensive, but you push this button or do something in it. I don't know, it's supposed to go in. Oh, there it is right there. It's a button on the top. So it was only like 10 bucks, but always use a 25 if possible. Not that I need that much distance, but I can appreciate it if I do ever need it. I think my other one was maybe 18 or something, I don't remember. Also grabbed this, the DeWalt Flex Torque. This is a kit. It was actually on sale, but it's got a lot of bits, some sockets. It is impact rated. It's got some nice bits with their little flex. I think it's like a Flex Torque is what they're calling it. I've had some of these in the past, the DeWalt versions, and they work pretty well. Laser etched. So I've got, all kinds of screwdrivers, Torx bits, all kinds of stuff. And they come on screwdrivers, but I needed some of these additional for the drills and the impacts. So don't know if y'all have tried this. If you have, please let me know. There's the part number at the top if you want to see it. And I'm always using the little Hex Keys. So I just grabbed an inexpensive set. These are the Cobalt. These are all made in like China or Taiwan now. So I got the SAE, metric, and the Torx. So that way I'll have them all. And they're distinguished, red is usually SAE, blue's the metric, and then gray is the Hex. So they're just, the fold out ones. Not super expensive. They have a lifetime warranty. Maybe we'll get to test that out, who knows? All right, and then for just basic sockets, I had a nice little socket set. I think it was a Proto that I had, the 1/4-inch Proto set, and I had it like in a little nice stand, magnetic stand where all the sockets were in. But this was pretty reasonable. This is a Craftsman full lifetime warranty, and it is just a 1/4 drive set, 6-point, and it's the SAE and the metric. It's a Versus stack, and this one was like 39 bucks. However, they had a sign on it that said $19.99, and so I was like, that's not a bad deal. So I grabbed it, got up there, and it was 30, I don't know, $34.99 or something, and I was like, well, you had the sign, so they honored the price and probably went and pulled down the signs. I wish this was more narrow. It's pretty damn wide for just what's in here. They got a lot of space they could have used better, but it is what it is. I did get my big tool bag, so that should fit in here, but got that too. And I don't know where these are made. They're probably made in Taiwan or China or some shit like that. But and then for the bag, I just grabbed this. It's got the nice feet on it. I don't know if y'all have seen these. It's got the nice feet on it. This is the Cobalt 16-in-1 cargo bag with 18 pockets. So it's got the pockets on the outside. You can put your tape measure here and just kind of keep everything inside. It has outside pockets on both sides and interior pockets as well. Probably can't see it that well, but this is supposedly one of their 5-year heavy-duty bags. They're calling it the heavy-duty 16800 ballistic material construction. So it is the Cobalt. Like I said, I just didn't want to go to 15 different stores. I'm sure I probably could have shopped around. I got some better stuff, but I needed something pretty quickly. But yeah, my old bag was actually under the rear seat in the storage bin where the seat covers it up. And when they stole the truck, they stole my tools. They stole sunglasses, Oakleys, M-frame prisms. So had the Oakley Wayfarer tortoiseshell, they stole that, Stanley Cup, all that crap was in the truck. So you know, it's gone now. But anyway, the company just said grab what you need and replenish your tool bag, so that's what I did. So let me know if I did good, bad, indifferent. If there's anything you would change, anything in here that you've seen that you love, that's awesome, please let me know about it. Of course, I've got some pocket knives I'll throw in there. I've got a flashlight, multiple flashlights. I'll probably throw a flashlight in there too. And there you go. So I just wanted to share this with you. Let me know your opinions, good, bad, or indifferent. But thank y'all so very much for my first tool time. And if you like these tool reviews or tool shots, let me know, and maybe I'll do more of them. Thank y'all very much. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on, and we got to carry our tools with us. Take care, everyone.